Back here on pregame, Jacob Wilkins with Brandon Sproat. Brandon, thanks as always for the time.
Thank you.
And first of all, congratulations on being named to the Futures Game. What was that moment like when you heard that you were going?
I appreciate it. It was definitely super exciting to hear it. But most importantly, it's just being awarded for all the work that I've put in, all these years, and just kind of not necessarily pay off, but kind of get rewarded for it and be recognized for all of that. But it's super humbling, super blessed to be able to go out there this upcoming weekend out in Arlington and kind of just really enjoy it and take it all in.
Who was the first call that you made when you found out the news?
My mom and dad, actually. Yeah, they're my biggest supporters. So any big news that I find out, they're the first ones that I call.
What will it be like? Well, first, what was their reaction?
Dad's, typical, he was like, congrats, like, there's still a lot of work to be done, it's just another step down the road, and mom's super pumped, pulled up her laptop immediately trying to find flights, but they're actually going out there to watch, so it'll be definitely really good to be able to see them as well.
That's awesome. What's it going to be like when you step on the field at Globe Life Field on Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be, the nerves are definitely going to be there. The adrenaline's going to be kind of pretty high. Just take it all in, soak it in. Just kind of pretty much just treat it as another start, which is, that's what it is. It's on a little bit of a bigger stage, but the environment doesn't really matter in what I do and in my plan of attack. But really, I'm going there just to have fun and enjoy it, mainly, really.
What's it going to be like, or what do you want to get out of interacting with all those other guys that are at the top of their game, too?
Yeah, I know some of the guys that are going, like Dylan Cruz, some of the other guys, It's always good to reconnect with them, kind of see how they're doing. Obviously, they're doing good, if they're going there. But really, just meet back up with them, see how they're doing, talk to them, and meet some of the other guys as well that I don't know. But it'll be good. It's always fun to have baseball guys get together and kind of hang out and just see how everything goes.
A lot of people say, "Wow, it's your first year, you're already there." My mother used to say, "There's no such thing as an overnight sensation. There's a lot of work that goes into it." In our first conversation, you were so candid about hiring or working with a mental coach. What is it like to go from that point to what you'll be doing on Saturday?
Yeah, it's definitely been a big roller coaster. Looking back now, looking back a couple years ago, like where I was, just really struggled mentally, with my game, and to where I'm at now, it's night and day. So it's almost like the saying, it's you versus you, seeing where I'm at now versus where I was, that progress versus myself it's definitely skyrocketed. I'm super happy and proud of myself, not because of going to the game this weekend, but mainly just how far I've come with my game, and mainly my mental side. Huge shout out goes out to my mental coach. He's been a huge step in this process for me. So,
what fuels you? What motivates you to be great on a daily basis?
Kind of just like I said, it goes into the you versus you type thing. Where I was back then versus where I'm at now. That's that. It's saying 1% better every day. You go out there, you have a bad outing. It's like, okay, what can I improve on it? It's never a loss. It's always a lesson. That's the way I look at it. And so, I'd say, trying to fulfill my dreams of making it to the major leagues is definitely what fuels me. But also my family, they're always there supporting me and kind of push me to get better, and even my mental coach. I tell him just about everything, good or bad. We bounce things off each other. He's one that also pushes me as well to kind of how to deal with the hardships and also the good, and kind of how to take the lessons from those and work on them and get better at those things. and also take the good, and take the good from what the good is, and also keep moving forward with that. So those are the biggest things, really.
What's the biggest lesson then you've taken from this season?
Honestly, just kind of, my biggest thing throughout this whole thing is just kind of be where my feet are. It's my first year in pro ball, and really it's flown by. I can't believe we're already at the All-Star break, next week, and I can't believe it's already, gone by this fast. And I've been able to enjoy just about every moment, just because, trying to be where my feet are. And I've learned that with my mental coach. Just kind of being where your feet are just kind of helps you take everything in. Not worry about the past, not worry about the future. Just kind of be present in where you are. So.
Lastly, growing up in Pensacola, in that area, what was it that made you fall in love with the game? What was it like growing up? Who'd you root for?
I never really had a team. Never really had a team. I just like watching the game, really. I think the thing that really made me fall in love with the game is just playing catch in the backyard with my dad. That's kind of where I'd say my earliest memory of baseball came from. Just playing catch with him, just seeing how much he enjoyed the game kind of made me, kind of want to enjoy it that much as well, as much as he did. And I just built and built and built. Just always working with him. He always pushed me to be better. He was my first ever coach. I still call him, and I still think of him as a dad and also a coach. But yeah, everything's been great so far. I look forward to this weekend. I look forward to the All-Star break, a couple days off. It's always nice to have a couple days off. But really, it's been fun. Even though it's been a grind day in and day out, being around here with all these guys and these great teammates and coaches, I couldn't ask for anything better. So.
And I know you're not just saying that. You guys, those hacky sack competitions, there seems to be genuine joy being around each other.
Oh yeah, hacky sack, on the field before stretch. Heck, even golf on our off days.
Yeah.
We always hang out together, and it's always a competition, outside the game as well, whether it's hacky sack or golf, like I said. But it's always good to have these guys around and just kind of mess around with them and try to enjoy things outside of baseball as well.
Well, it's going to be pretty cool going from playing catch with your dad in the backyard to him watching you on Saturday. He's always been to just about every single game that he can go to. Him and my mom and my sisters. So being able to see them this weekend, that's super special. Don't really get to see them much anymore. So the time I can get with him is very special. But I know he'll be up in the stands pacing back and forth. He'll probably be more nervous than I will be. But he's always been that way, just because like I said, he loves the game and he cares a lot about it. So he'll it's always funny because no matter how big the stadium is, I always somehow find him in the stands. It's funny. I always find him in the stands, and I normally see him kind of up near the behind home plate or off to the side, just pacing back and forth. So it'll be fun seeing that again. They say it's hard for a parent to watch their child, especially when he's been your coach.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Well, enjoy all of it. Have a great time there. And again, congratulations on a terrific achievement.
I appreciate it. Thank you.